Welcome to another great game of football.
Assembled, doing its best to be the wind beneath their wings. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Welcome, soccer fans. England versus Italy. Referees ready to go. First half kickoff.
Welcome to another great game of football. If you like action, you're in for it.
Hello, I'm Tony Gubber. Welcome to today's match. We're now just seconds from kickoff. Today's match, Holland versus England. Here's the Dutch team in their orange shirts and socks. Grim looks dominate the teams as they await the match. Today's game is a complete sellout. 62,000 fans are here to watch the action. And the game begins.
Joining me for live commentary, here's Terry Butcher. Terry, welcome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Terry Butcher.
And today we'll bring you an exhibition match. Today's match is Italy against Brazil. Clad in blue, the players enter the arena.
Hello there, football fans. I'm Chris James. Our game analyst today... We're here at the Monte Carlo Stadium for today's match. Hello there, football fanatics. I'm Chris James. Alongside me today is Terry Butcher. Over to you, Terry.
Hello and welcome to today's match. It's great to be here.
Manchester versus Barcelona is our match for today.
This is broadcast to you from Amerigo Atlantis. And hello, all of you football freaks, this is Peter Brackley. Here we have the Football Nations Cup. Portugal versus France is what we'll be showing you today. Also in the commentary box is Trevor Brooking, who'll be analysing the game for us. Thanks for coming, Trevor.
Good afternoon, it's good to be here.
The players are due to come out at any minute. And what are your predictions for today's game, Trevor?
Both teams have a lot of talent in the midfield, so we can expect some aggressive attacking plays.
And here come the players. This match will be a sight for sore eyes. Right, let's have a look then at who starts. First of all, the home team, Portugal. Then the away team, France. This screen shows the expected formation they'll assume for the game. And the kickoff will be any moment now. Hello and good afternoon to all of you at home. This is Peter Brackley. Esportiva versus Martin. Joining me in the commentary box is Trevor Brooking. Good afternoon, Trevor.
Yeah, thanks, Peter. It's good to be here.
Esportiva will have to play really well to win this one, Trevor. According to the bookmakers, they are the underdogs.
You never know, that might even play into their hands.
All the pressure is on the opposing side. The two teams are coming out onto the pitch. Here's the team photograph. The expected formation is displayed on the screen. Barcelona versus Real Madrid. For expert analysis on today's game, we welcome Trevor Brooking.
It's nice to be here, Peter, and greetings everyone.
Two teams are on their way out. There's a massive crowd to welcome the players. Teams posing for the customary pre-match photograph. This is how we expect the team to line up. Good afternoon and welcome to the game. I'm Peter Brackley, and with me up in the commentary box is Trevor Brooking. Trevor?
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure to be here watching these two fight it out this afternoon. Here we go.
tonight's match is just about to get underway. Trevor Brooking will be watching it with me.
Thanks, Peter. Well, the teams are ready, the managers are ready, and the referee is ready. So let's get underway.
The first group stage match, quite possibly the most important game in terms of getting off on the right note too. Both teams, I imagine, will be going for the win today.
A warm welcome to this evening's game, where there's a huge sense of anticipation already inside this stadium. The crowd's ready, the players are ready. The question is, are you ready, Mark?
Hello John, and good evening to everyone watching this one. Some top quality football, absolutely guaranteed I think. Let's get cracking.
Everyone knows the result of this match doesn't count for anything, but I'm sure the players all the same will be eager to show the supporters some great football.
Good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to the big game. John Champion alongside Mark Lawrenson. What do you make, Mark, of these team formations? Not necessarily what we were expecting.
Thanks John. Good afternoon to everybody from me as well. I'm delighted to be here. Let's get on with it.
It's a broad stage that they're playing on. The question is, how are these players going to react? Despite the rain, the stadium is buzzing. I'm John Champion, with me is Mark Lawrenson, and we are glad to have your company.
My guess is that it's going to be a real war of attrition. It might not be pretty, but no questions on effort and dedication. A hark back to the good old days, perhaps.
I spoke a few moments ago to the coach of the home team, who has a clear idea of the best way to approach this game. It's John Champion, and alongside me in the Camp Nou, Jim Beglin.
Hi John, at this stage I think the players are just desperate to get out there, and this promises to be a terrific game.
And the stadium comes to life as we hear the strains of the UEFA Champions League anthem. Quite simply a footballing giant, Manchester United known across the globe, and some of the most famous players ever to have played the game have graced the team across the years. Now let's see how both these teams will line up. Plenty of camera flashes from every corner of the stadium as we get underway. Let's hope that the game itself matches this build-up.
Well, listen, I think it worked out about right in the end. We saw some exciting football, but I think a draw seems a fair result. Well, they've played a game and a half at this level, so we're just talking about the next 45 minutes. Having a clue who's going to win this. Well, I think the second half did prove that they can create lots and lots of chances, but they just couldn't make them count today. Yeah, they had such a great first half as well, creating so many chances, but they just couldn't keep it going in this second half, and they've paid the ultimate price for that. Yeah, it really looks like they're out of the competition now. It's the visiting fans who'll enjoy this second half.
Here comes the cross. Today is El Gran Clasico, and you don't need me to tell you the significance of this match. I'm John Champion, Jim Beglin's the co-commentator for this, and we're at the Santiago Bernabeu.
Hello John, hello everyone, it's a real pleasure to be here.
And here we have Real Madrid against Barcelona. Here are the lineups for today. So, Jim Beglin, how do you see this one panning out?
Well, I'm sure the two sets of players will respond to our expectations, but the key point today may well be taking those chances.
Hello and welcome from the Estadio da Luz. So, here we go then. Benfica against Porto. I'm your commentator, John Champion, and summarising today is Jim Beglin. So, derby day. Now, you played it quite a few, Jim. What for you characterises a proper derby?
Well, you know, often the first feeling was a little bit of fear, because you know if you lose on derby day, you can't show your face out on the town that evening. If you win it, it's a completely different feeling. It's right up there. Very, very special.
So, derby days are ones ringed in red on the calendar of every player, are they?
You can experience the highs and the very lows.
This famously is known as the Theatre of Dreams. A very warm welcome to Old Trafford. And here we have Manchester United against Barcelona. I'm John Champion, and sitting alongside me up here in our lofty perch in the commentary box is Jim Beglin.
Hello John, hello everyone, it's a real pleasure to be here.
these are the lineups.
Ground that barely needs an introduction, the grand theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. And our live game is Manchester United against Paris Saint-Germain. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The lineups we've just been given. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Barcelona against AC Milan. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The lineups for the game. Well, any and every game played here is pretty special. The Kop is unique for its atmosphere, an atmosphere enhanced by this splendid new main stand. A warm welcome to you from Anfield. The teams then, Liverpool against Barcelona. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
The familiar strains of the anthem serving to raise the levels of expectation even higher. Liverpool line up in a 4-3-3.
Well, in this formation, the wide players can be the most attacking and sometimes a pair of extra fullbacks.
Well, a very good evening to you. Lovely to have you along as we build up to this much-anticipated game. We want to get it started as soon as possibly we can because, as you can see for yourself, there have been weather issues today. The officials making absolutely sure that it is safe and okay to go ahead. Nothing has been left to chance in terms of preparations. Preparations have been meticulous, understandably so, when you take into account these most testing of conditions.
The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games.
Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town.
A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle.
The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. but then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much, and for so very, very long. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch is pristine, the crowd basking in the sun, smiles on faces. A really good omen for the game, we hope. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launchpad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
La formazione del Milan.
It's here at last. It is Milan Derby Day. The city comes to a complete standstill. It means everything to everyone in these parts. The atmosphere in the stadium reflects that. Noise and colour and no little hostility. The passion just about tangible. You've got to spare a thought if you can for the players and managers. They have to try and keep a cool head amidst all this fervour, to try and play not just the occasion but the match itself, and that is never easy. But there are, of course, many decent players. There have been many greats through the generations, and there is no doubt that while certain players might struggle with the atmosphere, there are some who become heroes today. It is close to unpredictable. Whatever happens, though, I think we are in for one of those footballing treats. The San Siro, for so long Milan's fortress, decorated top to bottom in the colours of the famous rossoneri. Well, it's a friendly in theory, but we are expecting this to be fiercely contested.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
And so we reach the final qualification lap. It is so crucial for those looking to take the club to the next level, a step closer to being a part of the big business. A big performance, that's what's needed here, and the loyal following is assembled, doing its best to be the wind beneath their wings. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And this is now today's lineup.
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.